Happy Friday, wealth creation investors and traders. My name is Matthew Buckley. I'm the Chief Investment Strategist here at WCI. And again, thank God it's Friday, right? Market feels like it's dragging itself across the finish line. Let's get to the close today and head to the bar. It's been an absolute bloodbath. We're actually have a huge smile on our face here at WCI in our model portfolios and also over at Top Gun Options. This has been great, folks. Trading volatility and just trading what is known or what has been known for ages about what would happen during this time frame. It's not rocket surgery, folks, but in the past week and a half, the NASDAQ alone has lost $600 billion with a B in market cap, right? Apple was a high flyer up at 705. When it hit 705, I said sold. Even though analysts were coming out with Apple 850, Apple 1000, one cute analyst came out with Apple 1111. I said sold. Apple's going to hit 600 before it sees any of those ridiculous numbers. And here we are with Apple. It's up 31% for the year. It's down 24% for when I called the high at 705. Also, a tale of a couple retailers, right? The other day, A&F, Abercrombie & Fitch blew the doors off of it, and then we saw what? We saw retail sales numbers come in the other day, absolutely poor. But this morning, Gap came in and didn't blow the doors off of it, but did okay, beat the street. However, Sears missed and is down actually 7% right now pre-market. So, and also saw Target, also saw Walmart. Dell came in after hours with a penny miss. Fourth straight quarter in a row of profit decline at Dell. Missed a penny on the bottom line, and things are just not going well at Dell. So for every green shoot, so to speak, that we see as quote unquote good news in the economy, I can show you some really bad news. Yesterday, hey, unemployment claims, look at this, 361 the week before, which was revised up, shockingly, election week from 355, and came in at 439. Forward, hope and change. And then here we go, get some great news today, the Twinkies. Something I grew up on, Twinkies, ding-dongs, ho-hos, ring-dings, all that stuff, going out of business. 18,500 people are going to lose their job. Or decided to lose their job. Let me say that. They actually chose to lose their job because they're union. And there you go. Hope and change. 18,500 people now on the government dole and out of a job. So there we go. Forward. Some really disturbing news, folks, out of the White House. And again, this is just shocking, isn't it, that there's some disturbing news coming out of the White House. So at 10:15 this morning, leaders, and I use that term loosely, are, at the White House and Congress are supposed to get together and talk about their favorite color, since apparently this fiscal cliff is news to them. and now they're going to start talking about it. But here you go. Look at this. Wall Street Journal's reporting this morning that they got some emails, saw some emails that the sweeping spending cuts that they had proposed a while ago, gone. They want smaller spending cuts now. The president's going for the jugular. He got a mandate. Didn't you hear him the other day? Apparently he didn't take math at Harvard, but he got a mandate the other day to just destroy the country even further by just obliterating us with taxes. So less spending cuts and more taxes. It's just, not only are we going downhill, he just plugged in the afterburner, and the impact's going to be incredible. We're also going to hear about Benghazi today. More disturbing reports. Here's the background, folks. General Petraeus, after the atrocity, the war crimes, I'll say, in Benghazi, Petraeus hopped on an airplane. He was sick of it. He was sick of the CIA being used as the fall guy. It's the State Department, folks. The military was ready to mount a rescue operation. There was a drone overhead. There was an AC-130 gunship that could have gotten there. There was a Marine fast response team in Sigonella, Italy. Don't get me started, but the thing went on for 9 hours, okay? In 9 hours, the military can get something on scene, period. Petraeus went to Benghazi, did his own investigation, put himself on the ground, talked to the CIA folks, and as a general, put his eyes on the mishap. And he was set to testify. And it wasn't going to be good. So guess what happened right after the election and the week before he's set to testify? The DNI, Director of National Intelligence, knew that Petraeus was going to sit up there and more or less not stand in front of the Greyhound. He asked for his resignation. Right? Who cares about apathy, folks? I know most of you don't care about this, right? That our White House is involved in a scandal where 4 Americans died. Our bad news this morning out of industrial production. Down 0.4% in October. Survey said, boom, 0.4% September. The 500-pound heads were calling for 0.2%, and there you go. Industrial production month over month is down. Cap rate, look at that. Down. Yesterday, folks, look at this. Empire State Manufacturing Index, still horribly negative. Look at the Philly Fed yesterday. 5.7. Hey, maybe a cool 1.1. Negative 10.7. Just, folks, you can't make this stuff up. And if you're... our investors actually taking the fiscal cliff too lightly. Not us, folks. Here at Top Gun Options, like, for example, 2 of our Apple positions I put on this week. A December bear call spread I put it on Tuesday, is up 42% so far. And then this December double vertical. Look at this one, man. It is an extremely bearish trade on Apple. These 490, 530 puts, so bought the 530 puts, sold the 490s, and then it's a bear call spread, sold the 560s, bought the 600 calls. It's up nearly $1,800. We got paid a credit to do this. We got paid a credit of $20 to be bearish on Apple, and in 3 days it's up $1,700. That's 8,745% return. So that's pretty sweet. We're going to have a good day, good expiration here at Top Gun Options. We put on a weekly Chipotle Iron Condor that's up $790, and we should see the rest of it today. 862 total profit of about $1,700 in a Chipotle weekly Iron Condor. And then we have a ton of gold positions that are doing great. A lot of them are diagonals, longer term, out to January of 2014. So these front month calls are going to expire worthless. Front month upside calls, and here's a great trade that's going to expire today for full profit, $2,600, 100% profit on a gold Iron Condor, GLD Iron Condor, the 157, 160, 169, 172. So seeing some great profits in the model portfolio here. Here's another one, SDS. You guys know what SDS is, right? SDS is the ProShares Ultra Short S&P 500. Take a look at the chart of the SDS. This thing in the past 3 months, obviously you see I've been doing a lot of work on SDS here. I found the bottom, and the market, the SDS has been an absolute pleasure for us here at Top Gun Options. Look at this trade right here, a double vertical spread. Another one that's just uber bearish. It's up $1,700. This I think I got filled on this week as well, up 538%. Also got paid a credit, just like that Apple double vertical. Took in a credit of $320 in the model portfolio. I got paid to get bearish on Apple, and it's up to $1,400. Got paid a credit, and it's up $1,400, 540%. Let's just round up. So we're having a blast, folks, at WCI and Top Gun Options, trading this market, trading just the absolute buffoonery in Washington. It's going to get worse before it gets better. It's going to get with things that we just saw in the Wall Street Journal leaking out that actually Obama's going to ditch the sweeping spending reforms for smaller ones. It can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. But no matter how I personally feel about our country, what's going on, the folks in Washington, it doesn't matter because I'm going to trade the hell out of it. And I'm going to potentially make a lot of money based on the buffoonery of others. So having a great time here. I weep for our nation, but having a great time at WCI, our wealth creation investing and our wealth creation with options model portfolio, and also our Top Gun Options model portfolio. Futures are up a little bit. They're going to sell off. It's Friday, folks. We're going to sell off into the close, and it's going to start up all again next week. On our Facebook page, love seeing comments like this. Hi, Whiz, you're making me rich. So that's a great comment to wake up to. But I can't help everybody. It's like the lotto, folks. You got to be in it to win it. If you're just flying around solo in this market on your own, you're going to get wiped out. Trading's combat, folks. There's a winner and there's a loser. And in this type of chaos, the fog of battle here, if you're doing it solo, you're going to get wiped out. I'm telling you that right now. The folks at Top Gun Options, like I said, are having a blast. Our model, I got to update this. Our model portfolio is up about $139,000 on $50,000 since March 1st. And that's about 270% return because we have taken it in the shorts a little bit on some Apple positions that were neutral that have just gotten wiped out because it keeps going down. But as conditions change on the battlefield, I readjust our tactics as appropriate. And I showed you our bearish doubles vertical on Apple and also a bear call spread. So even when we take it in the shorts, we dust ourselves off, get back up on the horse, and press forward. Okay, got to go. Market's opening, and I'm having a blast trading it. So happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. Have a great weekend. Try and get a smile on your face, even though things are tough. We're America, and we're going to press forward. Okay, we'll see you.